As most of you know, this is the second time the RDA in Europe meeting is celebrated. The idea of celebrating these meetings was conceived by Yuri together with the IFLA cataloging section and the IFLA Committee on Standards. And the initial goal of the meeting was to promote RDA in Europe, and to observe or monitor the implementation of RDA in European countries. All of it with an eye on the new scenario that we have now after 3R project was finished. Last year we had a very popular and fruitful meeting with 170 or more people attending. And well, I don't know still the numbers for today, but I'm sure it will be of great interest for all of us. On the first edition, we had presentations from national libraries of Hungary, Finland, and Israel, and from the British Library, the DACH community, which is the German-speaking countries community, the RDA Mark 21 working group, and the Unimark RDA working group, and from the RDA steering committee itself. This year, we would have updates on most of these approaches, but we wanted to extend the focus of the meeting further on. We are here to try to figure out a picture of RDA implementation in Europe, and as you know, Europe is much more than those great national libraries that we always see on the first line. As European representatives, we must address not only these more advanced initiatives, but the experiences, the successes, the problems, and concerns of many different kind of institutions that need to be taken into account, and that maybe are not as active in the international forums as other institutions are. So that's why we have today a lot of different institutions from different countries, and I'm very glad with it. The meeting will be divided in two parts. The first one is a lightning talk sessions that consist of 9 quick presentations from a variety of countries, and they are mainly focused in 3 topics: RDA implementation, RDA related projects, and concerns and expectations about the new scenario after 3R project. We have 10 minutes for each presentation, and the idea is to have some time for discussion after each presentation. In order not to interrupt the speaker, we think the best way to run this discussion time is to send any question that you have to the chat, to the general chat, and Sabina will gather them and ask them to the speaker when the presentation is over. I will introduce the speaker's name in a perfectly wrong manner, so please be tolerant with my way of pronounce the names in different languages. If the presentation goes longer, I will announce when there is 1 minute left. And in these cases, as there won't be time to have this little discussion, the questions raised will be noted by Sabina, and they can be talked about at the end of the session. That I think we will have some time remaining in this wrap up and discussion time. In case we don't have this time for discussion, every question can be emailed to the speakers or to any of us of the executive committee, and we will put in contact the speaker with the one who is willing to ask. We will have a 15 minutes break at 10:45, and then we will have a break for lunch from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and then we will go back to have this second session. That will be a little different, but I prefer to explain it later, and now I think we can go on with this first lightning talks session. I think I'm not forgetting anything. If Liv or Sabina think I left something, just tell me, and if not, we can start with the first presentation.